Hi friends, welcome back to Diane's Paradise and I hope all are staying healthy and doing good. After sharing the recipe of milk bread using homemade yeast, I got few requests to share recipe of wheat bread. So here is the recipe of not just wheat but wheat and oats bread. Before that, if you are new to my channel and haven't seen the recipe of homemade yeast, then the link is available in the description, you can follow there. Moving on to the recipe of whole wheat and oats bread. First we'll need 1 cup of lukewarm water. To this I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of honey and mix. You can use regular white sugar also. If you're using regular white sugar, then take 2 tablespoons of sugar and then mix to the water. Now goes 3/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of homemade yeast to this mixture. We don't need to activate this mix like we do with regular dry yeast. These are already active, so just mix and keep it aside. Moving on to the dry ingredients, we'll need 2 cups of whole wheat flour, atta, then we'll add 1 cup of all-purpose flour, maida. As we are making bread and bread need more gluten, so to form gluten we need to add all-purpose flour. If you want to make 100% whole wheat bread, then you can replace all-purpose flour with wheat flour. But in my experience, adding 100% whole wheat flour will make your bread a little denser. If that is fine with you, you can definitely go with it. Then goes half cup of oats flour. I have prepared this oat flour at home. Grind the regular oats in a mixer and you'll get oats flour. Then add 2 tablespoons of milk powder. This is optional, but I like the flavor of milk powder in the bread, so I'm adding. Then add 1 teaspoon of salt and mix all of this together. Mix all the ingredients and then make a well in the center to put the wet ingredients into it. So here is our yeast mixture going into the flour. Combine all the ingredients using a spatula. After mixing, I felt the mixture was a little dry, so I am adding half cup of more of lukewarm water. So here we have taken 1.5 cup of water in all. Combine until the flour and the water comes together. Now add 2 tablespoons of oil and mix into the flour. Now the dough has come together. It's little sticky, but that's fine. Time to knead the dough onto your countertop. Add about half teaspoon of oil and knead for about 5 to 7 minutes. This is how we have to knead the dough. Push the dough with your palm and bring it back with your fingers like this. Initially it will be very sticky, but don't tempt to add more flour to it. That will turn your bread hard. You can take the help of a bench scraper that will help you to scrape the dough sticking onto the counter. Fast forward, after 7 minutes of kneading, my dough is looking smooth and soft. Grease the bowl so that the dough won't become dry. Knead it again to form a smooth top. Apply some oil on the dough and then cover it with a damp cloth or a clean wrap and keep it to rest for about 3 to 4 hours or until the dough becomes double in size. For me, it took exactly 3 hours to proof this dough. Because my yeast is extremely active and I have been feeding them for about a month now, it took me only 3 hours. If you're using a freshly made yeast, then it might take somewhere between 4 to 5 hours for you. So here is the dough after 3 hours. Can you see the bubbles on the sides? This means the dough is proofed and it's ready. Knead it for another 2 to 3 minutes. To shape the dough, sprinkle some flour on the counter. To shape the dough, first press it into a rectangular shape. Before that, keep the tin ready, grease it with some oil all over. Also the lid that we are going to cover the tin. Follow the same procedure that I showed you in the previous bread video. Bring the dough from the sides to the center and pinch. Then roll from one end to form a log shape. While rolling, pinch the ends like the way I am doing. Tuck in the sides as well. At the back side, wherever there is cracks or patches, just pinch it to make it smooth and crack free. Once done, place the dough into the tin and cover it with the lid. Leave some space on the top for aeration. You can also cover it with a damp cloth. Leave it to proof again. For me, it took 1 hour for the dough to reach the top. It might take longer for you depending on the quality of the yeast or the temperature of the room. So this is how my dough is looking after 1 hour. It's risen well. Brush some milk on it and then sprinkle some white sesame seeds and oats. This is ready. Bake this in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 35 minutes. After 35 minutes, the bread is ready. It has got nice brown color on top. To check if the bread is baked or not, just knock on the top. If you hear a hollow sound, it means it's done. Brush some butter on the top and then cover with a damp cloth for 10 minutes and then we can demold it from the tin. After 10 minutes, run a knife through the sides and then invert the tin onto the board. The bread will come out easily. This looks perfect and there's no cracks anywhere and got a nice color also. It's still hot, so we have to cover it with a damp cloth which will cool the bread fast and keep it soft as well. After 2 hours, the bread is ready. It's ready to be sliced. If you're liking this recipe, then don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also to press the bell icon next to the subscribe button and also to press all so that you get notified whenever I come up with new videos. So here is how our bread is looking from inside. It's soft and it's got a nice brown color also. If you're trying this recipe, then don't forget to share me your experience and the feedback in the comments below. I couldn't wait to try them, so toasted 2 slices and had with some peanut butter. Store these in a Ziploc bag and place in the fridge. As we haven't added any preservatives to this, it's better to keep in fridge. It will stay good for 7 to 10 days. Hope you all enjoyed the recipe. If you all did, then don't forget to share the video with your family and friends. See you all soon with another exciting recipe video. Till then, take care and bye-bye.